So I am coming to you today from Orlando, Florida, where this past week I've been attending the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, their expo and conference. So as you can imagine, you get a bunch of theme park and water park people together, and it is a very fun time here. I was talking to a colleague of mine the other day while I was here at this conference, and this particular manager was having an issue with delivering a certain piece of feedback to one of the direct reports that they know they needed to give to them. So they asked for my advice on this. After asking a few more questions to make sure I got the full context around it, I shared a few tools that have really helped me out to help make my feedback a little bit more effective. After I got a chance to do that, this manager said, "Hey, I really appreciate that you were able to share this in such a clear and concise manner." Looking back, the reason why I was able to do that is because I've taught this information. In fact, literally earlier that day, I gave a session here where I was talking about how to create a leadership development culture, and we talked about giving effective feedback to help develop our employees. So if you want to retain information, you need to teach it. It's the best way to retain information. In the 60s, the NLT Institute in Maine, they came up with their learning pyramid as they did a bunch of research on how to best retain information. I want to read you these stats. This is pretty interesting, okay? So, you retain 5% of what you learn from a lecture. That's it. You retain 10% from reading. You retain 20% from audio or visual. You retain 30% from demonstration, 50% from group discussion, 75% from practicing it, and then here's the one, you retain 90% of what you learn when you teach it to somebody else. So here's our game plan when it comes to this. First off, individually, if you want to be able to retain that information better, pretend like you need to teach it. Put it into an outline, maybe even rehearse it a little bit. That's going to help you out to be able to recall that information. Or if this is for work, like professional development, ask your supervisor if you can share this at a team meeting with your fellow colleagues. The second thing is when it comes to our employees. If they're working on a development plan, maybe every quarter, maybe at the end of the year, have them share what they're learning with their team. Not only will this help your team gain some more information and knowledge, but it'll help them retain it better. So let me leave you with our tweetable lesson. If you want to retain information, here's the formula. It's studying plus practicing plus teaching equals retention.